Now, as I was looking at this, I started thinking, okay, Smarty Pants, what would you do differently? And this is where I would go. Looking at the theme of the poster, looking at the theme of the teaser trailer, one of the most dramatic things in the teaser trailer, as far as I'm concerned, was the explosion with the AT-AT when it blew up and Mando flew away. So I think that should be the central action piece of the poster, and things should fit and be organized around it. So for me, this is a very rough, quick sketch. You can kind of make out, if you can read my chicken scratch, little Mando and Grogu on top, the AT-AT, and then you can kind of see a foreshortened Mando and Grogu kind of flying at us. And this is the way at the bottom. I'm just kind of roughly figuring out, okay, this is what I would do. So then I took my little thumbnail and I revised it a little bit. Started plotting and planning where I would put the action pieces of this poster to give it a little more drama. And so here I've got the AT-AT up top exploding into the background. I want to see some motion lines to see where Mando is flying forward with Grogu in his hands, almost like he just rescued him. So a really bold, dramatic action shot. And then I decided, playing around with the composition, that it'd be better to put Mando and Grogu, the title, at the bottom, and then make room, on the sides you could see for some floating heads, which are typical of these types of posters. And so if I add in a few of those things, you can kind of see how I would do it, how I would put it together. So this, to me, is more dramatic, more interesting, and really sells the story. Plus, I feel like you really need to do a Star Wars treatment to the title. You know, Mandalorian, that frame, Star Wars around the frame, a little bit better in my mind than what we saw with the original.